Hello, Flosstube. I hope everybody out there is safe and healthy. My first project is which is WHIP, Little Lamb Birth Record. It's a Dimensions kit by Cheryl Jeffrey from the Heart. It's on white 16 count Ada. And the only place I've been able to find that you can actually buy it is eBay. It's a commissioned piece, and I was sent just the first 2 pages of the pattern. I know that I'm missing some of the instructions, the colors that are supposed to be the different back stitching and the specialty stitches. I've got to actually kind of just fudge those. There are 2 stitches on it I'm not completely familiar with. One of them I have a friend who thinks that she knows what it is, but if anybody out there has a name for it, that'd be nice. It's the beginning of the butterfly, the body part. I am not sure what that is. Just the name. I figure if I had that, then I could Google it and find out exactly what it is. But this is where I'm at. And it's cute, but because it's got different specialty stitches on it that I'm not 100% sure on, and the colors are a little bit off, my sister and I have begun calling this the project from hell. So I'm having a hard time finding any motivation to do it because of the slight difficulties. Last time I told you I was going to be starting 1,000 Hills by Plum Street Samplers, this one, but it's also a commission piece, and the fabric that was sent to me I decided wasn't going to work, because part of it is supposed to be over 2 and the rest of it, part of it's supposed to be over 1. She sent me, I think it's either 16 or an 18 count, which is not going to work with that. And so she said that she will look into getting me a new piece of fabric and just go on to the next project for her. So I started, it's called Eliza Poole Sampler by Stacy Nash Primitives, and so far this one has been fun. I've enjoyed working on this. This is where I've gotten to her, and she's almost done. I only have her feet left to do, and then I'm going to come over here and start on the ship. Because the fabric is a little bit lighter than what's in the example, she is contemplating changing the color of the house. And I suggested either the color of the girl's dress or the color of the ship. I figured that would be kitty corner, and it would, I think it would tie in nicely. So I did suggest the color of the ship. And she's had me do before a house that was pink, so that would, I could see her going that route to tie into that. I did have a finish, and that is the wedding sampler for my niece. The Love Story Wedding by Ursula and Michael, Imaginating. Love Story Wedding. The designer is Ursula Michael, Imaginating. The fabric is Breaking Dawn Lugana 28 count from Fabrics by Stephanie. And I finished it, so I'm excited about that. But here it is, all done. And so all I need to do now is frame it and get it all, iron it and frame it so that it's ready to be given to them when we have the reception in a couple of weeks. So the next one I'm going to start is, it's called Stacked Teacups from Dimensions. And that's the person who's having me do it would like a second bird right here. So I'm going to try to take out these leaves and put in, so she's wanting them to be like kissing. And so that's what we're going to try to do next. Or that's what I'm going to be starting next. And then, so that's those. For my stash, okay, so I did forget to say that on the wedding sampler, I changed the back stitching and I went with two threads instead of one because I wanted it to pop a little bit more and be a little bit darker and more distinct. So I did that. The rest of it was as it was called for. And that's it for my progress for the week. 2 weeks, I guess. And then we go on to stash. I bought a couple of patterns from Tilton Crafts. The first one is Star Wars Past and Present. I actually thought of my nephew when I bought it, so that's mostly where I went with that one. And then the other one I bought was Little Princesses. I just really liked, I thought they were cute, and I liked that it had pretty much all of them on there. So that's what I went with that one. And I think that's about everything. I have paused a couple of times, sorry about that. And one of them, we went and got the mail, or my sister went and got the mail. Anyway, and I had bought the Cross Stitchers Bible, and in it had, it's called the Stem Stitch. Right. Okay. This one. Right there. And I was thinking that looks pretty close to my Mysterious Stitch. So, again, if there's anybody out there who disagrees or agrees with me, that would be okay. And I'd be friendly if you do, if you know what it really is, or if you agree that that's it. And then, thank you, happy stitching, and have a good day.